So in today's video, we're going to react to a left-wing nutjob who clearly has some very weird suicidal empathy for immigrants in the UK, as she's absolutely appalled at the fact British people can protest against migrants moving into their areas and HMOs and hotels. This is absolutely ridiculous. So without further ado, let's have a watch of this clip. Make sure you do like and subscribe.
Police making arrests after people attempted to break into houses believed to be housing asylum seekers in Thetford, which is in Norfolk. Tuesday night, windows were smashed, fences broken. People attempted to break into a residential property, police said. Officers were also assaulted in another night of violence. There's two things going on here, Faisal. There's the barracks that they're using, but there's also people have worked out some residential homes are being used as well, so it's a dangerous situation.
Yeah, this is frightening. I mean, when people take it into their own hands in this way, and they could easily think someone's an asylum seeker when they're not. They could choose the wrong hotel. It's violent, the wrong house. It's violent, even for some of those people that come. I know, this is all whipped up, but a lot of those people that are coming where there's genuine issues will be scared looking out of their window. This is not how we treat people in this country. And it's frightening that this keeps happening again and again. And I do blame our politicians for whipping this up.
Oh dear.
Well, you say that, but I think there's a growing undercurrent of real anger within the community. I mean, Piddington, for instance, is a remarkable example. Have you seen the campaign? The people in Piddington
have now launched. Piddington?
No, Piddington's a little place up in Derbyshire, I think.
Okay, Oxfordshire.
And they're going to put 1,200 men, single men, next to a village of 325 people. And now they've started this fantastic PR campaign, sending videos to the Prime Minister, the children of Piddington. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, don't send these men here. I want to ride my bike. I mean, there's a real undercurrent of anger about this.
I do think there's a serious problem with where they're choosing to put people and not being smart about the community tensions that can build. And I also think that we have this is coming up everywhere. Like we had it down the road, not far from where we live in Epping. It's really getting ugly, and it's not safe. And a lot of these men that are standing outside these hotels and harassing and being violent, it's really, a bad sign for this country that we're at this stage.
But your concern, I know, about sometimes police are too heavy-handed. You said is it a lady in a mobility scooter who was pepper sprayed?
Yeah, pepper sprayed for getting too close to where the protest was taking place. And
didn't see. Was there pictures of this, by the way? Or
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a report I read. But the other issue is the HMOs, houses of multiple occupation. You're not even told they're happening in your street. And 1 minute that house students, and I know this is happening from personal experience, the next minute a company have come along who represent the government, they bought the house, and instead of students it's asylum seekers. And in one street in Nottingham, 10 houses turned into HMOs.
But I also think it's because we just assume that all asylum seekers are going to cause problems and are dangerous, and that's just not the case. So I think this has also just been whipped up.
So clearly this woman is very empathetic towards illegal migrants in Thetford, but what both these clowns failed to mention was the signs that British people were holding up at these protests. They're saying here it's wrong for them to have an aggressive protest, they're making migrants feel intimidated, they might be targeting the wrong hotels, which I find hard to believe. It's probably pretty obvious which ones are housing migrants and which ones are not. So it's a very stupid argument within itself. But what they both failed to mention was actually the signs that the British people are holding up at these protests. One said, MPs and councillors, shame on you for ignoring us. So very clearly these British locals have been trying to deal with this issue in a different way rather than protest, but quite working out, and no one was listening to them. So what happens when you poke and push someone so much? They will go to extreme lengths to be heard. So now they are protesting outside these migrant hotels, and finally they are getting the reaction they need because change might actually happen. So you can talk about migrants feeling intimidated by the protest, people targeting wrong hotels, which is a stupid argument, but realistically what we've seen from these signs that they're holding and showing is that they've been trying to deal with this issue in different ways, but they're not getting through to anyone whatsoever. So when you hear a left-wing lunatic like that lady speaking utter nonsense about this, feeling very empathetic towards these migrants, what about the British people? Another sign said, we don't feel safe to walk home at night time. And why is that? It's not being racist, it's not being a bigot. You're working off a stereotype that exists for a reason, because we're seeing constantly migrants attacking British women and girls. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this situation. As always, make sure you do like, comment and share. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.